we have a conversation with Executive Director of the Springboard Road Show Foundation, who joins us alongside two of the remarkable award winners, Justine Moda, Efia Eniaku, and Ko Abwaji Gani. Yeah, winning great awards to celebrate youth excellence in agriculture, agribusiness, and ATVET, and in hard work and innovation. So let's get to meet our award winners and our executive director as well, Comfort Okran. Hello, Comfort.
Hiya,
so good to see you again. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's really great to be here.
Yes.
I love being here at Joy FM.
We love having you over. I think the last time we spoke, we're actually just kicking off this road show.
Exactly.
Yes, and talking about all that's going to happen on the way. And now you finally came along with two of the wonderful winners. Let me say hello to Justine. Hello, Justine. How are you?
Hello, by God's grace, I'm well.
Yes, I'm glad you're here. If you can get a little closer to my microphone for me, that would be good.
Okay.
Yeah, and congratulations to you.
Thank you.
And to Cole as well. Hi, Cole. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine.
Yeah, I can see the smile on your face. You know, you're reminiscing the good times on the stage when your name was called out. That's great. That's great. Anyway, but before we actually even get to speak to you, let me hear from Comfort. I mean, we've been having the Ghana Grows program on air, and you have been doing it on ground as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's get to know the story of Ghana Grows Ejuma and the Ghana Grows program as well for the uninitiated.
Well, the Ghana Grows program is an initiative that we co-created with the MasterCard Foundation to showcase to young people the opportunities that exist in the extended value chain for agriculture, agribusiness, and ATVET. In that quest, we wanted to young people between the ages of 15 to 35 to realize that there is opportunity, viable, realizing those experience, dreams, or ideas that you have of owning your own car, of having your own, home decorated, whether in white or browns, whatever aspirations that a young person should have. There is opportunity within the extended value chain for agribusiness and ATVET. When we talk about the extended value chain, we're not talking about just the hoe and cutlass part. There's a pre-production opportunity. There's a production opportunity, which we will call the primary production. Then you have the secondary, where you add value to the products from the field or products from the TVET thing that is done. Then there's the logistics of moving it from one area to the other. There's also the warehousing or the added value adding, where you can, process it into products that can have a longer shelf life. And all these bring opportunities, because you may need somebody to do the research. You need somebody who needs to generate the content. You need somebody who needs to design the thing. The key thing is that you don't have to sit down and say, I don't have a job because there's no opportunity in any government establishment or anything for me, or maybe a Joy FM because you are doing such a good job at Ketechi. Nobody wants to take you from the air. So then whilst they are waiting for you, which is going to be for the next 50 years,
what an interesting case study.
they'll be, stagnating.
Right.
So, hey, there's opportunity for you. And what are these opportunities? So that is where we showcase how other people are making it in that space.
Right.
So we have a wonderful person like Justine, who has done so much in TVET, and therefore she teaches, because she's a youth-led organization that showcases and helps people understand what they can do in the space.
Right.
Or you can have a core who uses technology to do his farming. So there are different cases, and what you just have to know is the idea that it does exist. So once you think of the idea that it does exist, then you ask yourself, where can I also play?
Yeah, where can I plug in? And I know you just wrapped up the Springboard Road Show as well, the grand finale. So why was it important to spotlight youth innovation in this year's Road Show?
I was listening to an experiment, an interesting experiment, whereby they said flea, the dog flea, has a capacity of jumping 32 inches. 32 inches is quite significant looking at the size of the flea. However, if you put that flea in a jar and leave that flea there, and you close the jar, let's say a marmalade jar, the capacity of 32 is now reduced to about, let's say, 6 inches, because the person keeps hitting the head. And because it keeps hitting the head, it decides now I will jump just below the jar so that I don't keep hitting my head. Now, if we have young people across the nation who may have faced different challenges, and therefore based on that, or they've seen people not making it, based on that they say they will not try. They may be 32-inch they may have 32-inch capacity. However, because of the environment, they have now learned a learned behavior of 6 inches. The Young Innovators Awards is to bring people's attention to the fact that actually you are made for 32. So we're opening the jar on what is limiting the capacity for young people, and saying that, look, you have so much you can achieve. Look at other people who are doing it. Do you realize that it is possible? Oh, really? Can I make it too? So after seeing Cole, or seeing Justin, or seeing Akofa, who started her business while she was on Tech Campus, producing cakes, and right now has about 3 different establishments, all in Kumasi, all making an insane amount of money because she is in the food production space. You are like, is there something I have not considered that may be happening in the extended value chain for agriculture, agribusiness, and ATVs? Therefore, can I also try? And when you try, you realize that not only can you try, you can even do much more.
Great. Look, Justine, you've been running Skills for Life?
Yes.
The Skills for Life initiative. Tell us about your journey. You were one of the outstanding winners of the Young Innovators category. Tell us about your journey.
It's been a very long journey. Growing up, I discovered my talent very early, and I realized that the natural flair to sew with needle and thread was high for me. So that was how the journey began for me.
Okay.
Along the line, I jumped onto other areas of art and craft, and I realized I could do them effortlessly without undergoing any apprenticeship. So along the line, I started asking myself, how could I impact what God has gifted me to others? And that was how the desire to train and the passion to teach started. So gradually, I tried my hands on creating videos and later turned them into virtual courses.
Okay.
So COVID came, and then with Facebook ad, I advertised. I got in women who were willing to learn something, acquire some hard skills, so that they could get avenues of creating their own income.
Okay.
Now, me realizing that I'm physically challenged, others may not have gotten that chance to maybe pass through the normal educational system as I've gotten to. So I focus on the marginalized, those that are less privileged, and then single mothers, to just bring them on board, help them identify their God-given talents, leverage on those talents, and then shift them to using those talents in TVET.
Okay.
So that in the end, they will gain their self-confidence. They will also get some business tips on how to set up their own business and run it very well.
Yeah.
To the point that they become very financially independent.
Awesome.
Whilst living that sustainable life.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is the vision I've been running with.
What has been the most fulfilling part of this journey?
When I see the kind of businesses even my virtual students have now, I'm just amazed.
That's awesome.
I'm just amazed.
Let me speak to you, Cole. And you've been doing some very good work at WAS with a climate smart farm as well. Tell us about it.
Yeah. So I teach at WAS, West Africa Senior High School, and I'm a teacher educator as well. So I teach UCC and then UUW. students as well. So while teaching, I felt like giving my students a hands-on feel, or what we call experiential learning. You know, we say experience is the best teacher.
Yeah.
So if you want to teach somebody to acquire some skills, I feel like you have to make them experience what.
Practicalize.
Yes, practicalize it. Yes. So I set up a farm in the school, and like you mentioned, it's a climate smart farm. It uses precision agriculture. So to respond to climate change, for instance, we use irrigation. And this irrigation system, we use the drip irrigation system, which uses very minimal amount of water as compared to the other sources of the other types of irrigation. And then we also use things like mulches. And this mulch solves a major problem in agric, which brings a lot of young people away from it, weeding. So because of the mulches, there are no weeds on the farm. So you don't find people holding cutlass and hoe on the farm. In fact, I'm just coming from the farm and I'm wearing white.
Oh, wow.
In white sneakers. And I mean, I'm not dirty because the soil is even covered. So once the students get to see that this is the kind of agriculture, is not always about being dirty.
Yeah.
It's not always about that hard labor. They get very interested in it. Yes. So that is the whole thing that we do on the farm.
Now I'm interested, actually. I mean, maybe I should come, purchase my produce for Christmas at your farm.
Yeah. Because I mean, especially if you want very, very these days that you know how, if you don't know where your food is coming from, it could come from water that is contaminated with heavy metals and all that. But we go through very processes that will make the food very safe for consumption. So yes.
Good stuff, Charlie. I mean, congratulations to you both, and
thank you.
We love what you're doing. Finally, let me just come to you, Comfort. I mean, I'm sure you have a message of gratitude for the teams and the partners who made this Springboard a success.
You know, I mean, we say that if you want to go. If you want to do something, just be successful, you go alone. But if you want to go far, then you go with a course. I always say, well, let's go with a consortium. So we've been privileged to work with Mastercard Foundation through this journey, and this would have been this is what they've helped us accomplish, whereby we have over 500,000 young people in our database. Additionally, we had Absa Bank coming on board to be our financial inclusion partner. We have Limehouse that supported with the comms, and we have Meraki Arts and Access Human Capital. Ghana Psychological Association provided psychosocial support for our numerous people across the nation. And then we also have Light for the World. They are a disability partner in terms of they help us craft strategies that would help us engage and have the requisite tools to support persons with disability who may come onto the program. So we are very grateful to them because of them we're able to help a significant number of persons with disability. Right. Additionally, we have our partners are more than 168. Ghana National Dressmakers and Tailors Association, they were also a part of this thing that brought on their numerous student leaders, student learners, and it made the Ghana Grows program a significant one, and the road show made a serious dent in the nation. Okay. Our traditional leaders really played a significant part as well as the members of government who came, when we called on them, they all came and made sure that we were able to run a program across the nation that impacted so many lives.
Thank you so much, Comfort.
Thank you.
Great
Thank
having
you for having us.
And of course to you, Justine, and Cole as well. We're grateful you came by. Yeah, Comfort Okran is the Executive Director of the Springboard Road Show Foundation. Actually, this week on Ghana Grows Ejuma, we'll travel to Nuna Farms in the Eastern region as well, where a cocoa plantation that once failed has become a thriving 14-acre success. And we'll get to meet the man who's turning grassland into gold, proving that with the right knowledge and determination, cocoa can actually truly change lives. Yeah, Ghana Grows, Hope Day. And of course, the program is brought to you by the Mastercard Foundation in partnership with the Springboard Road Show Foundation. Stay tuned in to Joy 99.7 FM.